Good morning. My name is Michael Lodato. I'm the Deputy Executive Director of the Town of Hempstead Industrial Development Agency. I'm observing it's Wednesday, May 4th at 9:30 a.m., the year 2022. I will now read a public hearing notice into the record and supply it to the stenographer. This is a public hearing for BSREP 3, 107 Charles Lindbergh Boulevard, LLC, a limited liability company organized and existing under the laws of the state of Delaware and authorized to do business in the state of New York as a foreign... Oh, I'm sorry. That is the letter I'm reading, not the notice. Hold on one moment. Here we go. I'm going backwards. Notice is hereby given that a public hearing pursuant to Title I of Article 18A of the New York General Municipal Law will be held by the Town of Hempstead IDA on the 4th day of May 2022, 9:30 a.m. local time at 350 Front Street, Old Town Hall Courtroom, Town of Hempstead, New York, in connection with the following matters. BSREP 3, 107 Charles Lindbergh Boulevard, LLC, a limited liability company organized and existing under the laws of the state of New York, Delaware, and authorized to do business in the state of New York as a foreign limited liability company on behalf of itself and or the principals of BSREP 3, 107 Charles Lindbergh Boulevard, LLC, and or an entity to be formed or to be formed on behalf of any of the foregoing, submitted its application for financial assistance to the Town of Hempstead IDA to enter into a transaction in which the agency will assist in the acquisition of an interest in approximately 6.657 acre parcel of land located at 107 Charles Lindbergh Boulevard, Uniondale, Town of Hempstead, Nassau County, New York. The demolition of the existing structures and improvements on the land, the construction of an approximately 102,901 square foot, one-story building on the land, and the acquisition of certain fixtures, equipment, and personal property necessary for the completion thereof, in which the facility is to be subleased by the agency to the company and further subleased by the company to the future tenants for use as a commercial industrial facility. The facility will initially be owned, operated, and or managed by the company. The agency contemplates it would provide financial assistance to the company in the form of exemptions from mortgage recording tax in connection with the finance or subsequent refinances to the facility, exemptions from sales tax and use tax, and an abatement of real property tax. The company has requested that the agency provide financial assistance to the company in the form of abatements of real property tax for a term up to 10 years. The proposed pilot benefit deviates from the agency's uniform tax exemption policy and guidelines as amended to date because the pilot benefit will be of a term up to 10 years without a freeze for the first 3 years. Copies of the pilot payment schedule are available on the agency's website at tohida.org. The agency is considering the proposed deviation from the policy due to the current nature of the property and because the company would not undertake the project without it being economically viable and without a pilot for a term up to 10 years without a freeze for the first 3 years. A representative of the agency will be at the above stated time and place, hear and accept oral comments from all persons with views in favor of or opposed to either the project or the financial assistance requested by the company. Comments may also be submitted to the agency in writing or electronically prior to or during the hearing by emailing to idamail@tohmail.org. Minutes of the hearing will be transcribed and posted on the agency's website. Members of the public have the opportunity to review the application for financial assistance filed by the company with the agency and an analysis of the costs and benefits of the proposed projects, which can be found on the agency's website, tohida.org. The agency anticipates the members of the agency will consider a resolution to approve this project and the financial assistance requested by the company, including the proposed 10-year pilot benefit without a freeze for the first 3 years at the agency's board meeting to be held on May 19th, 2022, 9 a.m. local time, 1 Washington, Town of Hempstead, Town Hall Pavilion, New York, 11550. I would like to put on the record that we are accompanied by the IDA's Transaction Counsel, Paul O'Brien from Phillips Lytle, and John Gordon, who is representing the applicant, BSREP 3, 107 Charles Lindbergh Boulevard. He is here on behalf of Forcelli Deegan Tirana. I'm sorry, I keep going to say Curto Deegan. I know he's no longer with the firm. Thank you. If anyone would like to come up and be heard, please state your name for the record for the stenographer, and you may come up and speak.
Good morning. My name is John Gordon. I'm from Forcelli Deegan Tirana in Uniondale. I'm here on behalf of the applicant, We don't have any specific comment at this time, just here to see if there are any comments from the public. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Excuse us for a second.
Shirley.
That O'Brien is I-E-N or O'Brien?
O-B-R-I-E-N, correct. I have trouble with that as well
Yeah.
sometimes. And as well with the firm name,
Which
Phillips Lytle.
Oh, Phillips Lytle.
I sometimes do one L in Phillips and two, I forget which is which.
So it's two L's and then Lytle is L-I.
L-Y, L-Y-T-L-E, I believe. Yeah, as for the other firm, the old one, the gentleman who was a partner passed.
Curto?
Curto, so in my head, I still hear it, but I know
Yeah.
it's, so it throws me off. The micro machine's died. Get through those things.
When you're reading that public notice, I hang on for about 6 minutes, and then I'm like, forget it.
Yeah, I think
Thank
that,
God, I'm glad you give it to me.
I feel like the micro machines guy,
In under, yeah, it's like a commercial, in under 6
Oh,
seconds.
yeah, at the bottom with the
Yeah.
like, that little second thing.
Right, right.
It's rough. Especially when you haven't had enough coffee in the morning,
Yeah.
Mess up words.
It is.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything is good. All right, so you started to read the letter, and I wrote what you said in the letter. So am I keeping that or getting rid of it?
Get rid of this error on my part, that was a mistake.
Right.
There's a letter that goes with the notice.
Do you need it to coincide with that or no? I would take it.
There's a letter that goes with the notice. And I was
Right.
reading the letter by
Gotcha.
mistake, it was on the front page.
So, okay.
It was just an error on my part, it really wasn't meant to be read.
Okay.
Wow. Next witness.
I'd like to put on record that I am accompanied by the CEO of the Town of Hempstead IDA, Frederick E. Parola. Feels you're coming up for an Oscar or something.
Yes.
We've been open about 9 minutes.
I know, I was by, but I forgot my phone. And then I went back to get it and I forgot it again.
We'll
Dead.
we'll see if anyone shows, and we can do 20, 30 minutes, whatever you like.
It's already 10 minutes. Almost.
$5 if you can guess Fred's middle name. The E. One try.
Is it, okay, can I ask 2 questions?
Okay.
Is it a common name?
No.
Okay.
Actually making me forget it now. Hold on.
Edmund. Edmund?
No, middle name is
Who?
you.
Oh, you knew it yet.
It's
Is it Edmund?
It's not Edmund.
It's Ed, the son.
Edson.
EDSO.
Oh, I was close.
Dollar.
Edson.
It's Finnish. I don't know.
You dropped the I.
No, it's Finnish. I'm half
Oh,
Finnish.
it is? Oh. From Finland.
Correct.
Wow. That's where he gets his good looks from.
I thought it was the Italian side.
As mine always said, you're not as good looking as
No,
your
that's where he
as
gets the
your
mouth
father.
from. The mouth is is Italian.
Not that's correct, right.
That is great. Edson.
Funny story, my father, I'm a junior.
Oh, are
My
you?
father didn't know his middle name until he went to World War II. He thought it
Wow.
was Ernest. When he enlisted, and we were after Pearl Harbor, and when he enlisted, he found out he got his birth certificate. His mother died in influenza when he was
Oh,
5,
wow.
seeding him.
Wow.
So he was raised by his older sister and his best friend's mother.
Right.
And he thought his name was Frederick Ernest.
Oh my goodness. What branch of the military?
Navy. He was on a battleship, Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. My father's a Navy man too.
Yeah. So,
He was on the WASP. He was in Vietnam War.
war.
Is your dad still around?
No, he died in the 70s when I was in law school last year.
Oh wow. Did he have a military funeral?
They came,
They did.
the flag and the
Beautiful.
job they do. Yeah. I'm glad they're finally getting the respect they deserve.
Yeah, yeah.
Took a long time. This country to straighten its act out.
Right.
Great.
today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, well, by the morning.
I'm not here tomorrow and Friday, but that's fine.
Is that okay? All right.
Thank you.
Do you have anything coming up on the way for, I think I told you, for a week in May,
What week is it?
the 22nd through the 27th?
Board meeting is the 19th, so if anything induces, we would look to have a hearing, but it would be a 10-day window, so it would be after that,
After that?
after the 27th,
Okay, perfect.
probably the week after.
Okay. I love that you give me the heads up because it's easier for me to get here in person.
Yeah, I try to.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No, no problem, we'll keep doing it. Fred, in 1 minute we'll have 20 minutes.
I know,
Should I do call it at 20?
I would.
Okay. We have 1 minute left before we're going to close the hearing, unless anyone else would like to get up and speak.
Control the crowd.
Okay. I am observing it is 9:50 a.m. on May 4th, 2022. If no one else would like to be heard, we are closing this hearing for BSREP 3107 Charles Lindbergh Boulevard, LLC. Sine die. Thank you all.